Students, you have seen in the last class the image formation in case of lens due to refraction, where you also observed the experiment of finding the focal point for the convex lens and the image formation in case of convex lens. But the experiment in related to finding the focal point, the focusing the sunlight to get the small image to find the focal point of convex lens is little harmful, as it is sun's image is concentrating on the piece of paper and we have to view it. It may harm your eyes because it is the sun's image we are observing with much intensity of light it has. Okay, so to avoid that, the easiest method of finding the focal length is to focus the faraway object on a paper or on a screen to get the correct image. One particular point will get the clear image, focused image of the object of the faraway which is inverted, that is the focal point of the convex lens. So that is the easy method of finding the focal point, one of the easy method. So that I have shown in the experiment. And in case of concave lens, we haven't did the experiment, as it is we are not able to get the image on the screen, because in case of concave lens the image is always virtual. We can see the image but we cannot make it to get it on the screen. That is the reason I haven't did the experiment. No problem, we will learn it, what is the nature or which way we will get the image using ray diagram. Okay, so you have to draw the concave lens, draw the principal focus F1 and F2 and optic center C1 and C2. Usually in the textbook they have denoted it as 2F1 and 2F2 because this distance and this distance is double this distance, the focal length. Now you can keep the any place the object, same, the nature won't change, same nature we are getting. So what we will do is, I will draw one diagram here. Say this is the object I will take between F and C. AB is the object. Now we have to draw the two rays. Okay, we have to draw the two rays. One ray is parallel to the principal focus. You know that after refraction it diverges and it appears to be coming from the principal focus. Principal focus, it appears to be coming and it will move in the away from the principal axis. So in this manner it goes after refraction. It looks as if it is coming from this point. It looks as if it is starting from this principal focus. If you make it move backwards, this refracted line. So this way it travels after refraction. The one ray I have drawn. Second ray is through the optic center you have to draw. So from this part of the object, head part of the object, top of the object, a ray I have to draw, which will pass through the optic center. And you know, whenever it will pass through the optic center, same direction it will move without bending after refraction, same manner. So this is the incident ray, this is the refracted ray, no bending at all. Now if you see the two refracted rays, they are not meeting at all, they are diverging. So if you keep the screen in front of the lens, you won't get any real image. Okay, now if you see from this position, you can see the image backside. Now how it is possible? Now This is the one refracted ray, and this refracted ray, if make it move backward, or if you think it is coming from this particular point, F point, the principal focus, and it is traveling in this direction, and this is the second ray, right? Now where these two ray appears to be, they are not really meeting, but it is appears to be meet at this point. So in this point we will get the image which is virtual, not real. So we will get the virtual image here, not the real one, since it is coming from the top of the head of the object. So this part will be the head. So it is A dash, B dash. Now if you see here, the size of the image. The size of the image is a smaller, diminished image, and it is erect. Always the real image is inverted below the principal axis it will come, and if it is virtual image, it is above the principal axis you will get. Okay, and the size is smaller, erect image, virtual image we are getting. See now on the same side of the object is to our left side of the lens, and the image is also on the same side, this side, left side only we got it. So that is the nature of the image in case of concave lens, and wherever you will get same type of the image you will get, the always diminished virtual erect image on the same side of the object you will get. That is the image formation in case of concave lens. The next one we will learn the relation between the focal length, the object distance, and image distance in case of lenses. In case of mirrors we have studied the same, some of the rules convention we have to follow here, but here there we have taken the distance of the object, image, etc. from the pole of the mirror, P point. Here there is no pole, the center of the lens is optic center, O we will call. So we have to measure the any distance, either it may be the principal focus, it may be object distance, or it may be image distance. Always we have to measure from this point, optic center. So here also this principal axis is taken as x-axis, that this point, starting point we will take, and always we have to keep the object to our left side, and you know on the in case of x-axis, if it is origin, the left hand side is negative numbers and right hand side is a positive number. So object always placed from towards your left side here, toward the left of the lens, so it should be taken as negative. And if the image forms above the principal axis, it is positive, because in y axis, above this x axis, the y value is increasing, positive, and image is below the principal axis, then its value is negative. And in case of focal point or focal length, in case of concave lens, when the ray travels, the focal point will be on the same side, it will come here, negative it is. But in case of convex lens, the focal length we have to take a positive, because in case of convex lens, the rays will converge, meet here, and focal point will be to our right side, and this side will be the positive numbers on the x-axis. So always remember, what you have to do is, in case of convex lens, focal length is positive. In case of concave lens and concave mirror also, that focal length is negative. And if it is real image, inverted image, its height is negative you will get, and if it is a virtual image, it is above the principal axis, then the height will be positive you are getting. Okay. Now here also the symbol U is used for object distance, and letter V is for image distance, and small letter F for focal length. Here that is taken, and here also magnification M is there height of the image divided by height of the object, or it is also given by the image distance divided by the object distance v by u. But slightly some slight difference is there. The formula we have used for mirror, then the formula used for the lens, slightly change is there, that I will tell. So remember, the object always kept at the left part side, it is always negative. The focal point is negative for concave lens, and for convex lens f point is positive. Understood? And the formula we will learn for the lens, because it is slightly different, I said. So lens formula, the lens formula is lens formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v, not plus here. Plus is for a mirror, it is minus, that you have to observe. 1 by v minus 1 by u, and the magnification m is given by v by u. So don't get confused, don't forget, in case of mirror, 1 by f is equal to 1 by v plus 1 by u, and magnification m is equal to minus v by u. But here for lens, 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u, and m is equal to magnification, how much big or small that image you are getting. To find out that magnification we will use, it is v by u. There is no negative sign. So that is the difference for the formulas we are using in case of mirror and lens. So don't get confused, or thoroughly you remember these two aspects. Okay. Now we will do one problem to how to apply the formula, or how to get the answer, which way they will give the question. Okay. A concave lens, one example problem we will take. A concave lens has focal length of 15 centimeter. The lens is concave lens. Concave lens, focal length is given, f is given. How much they are given? Whichever given, I will go on writing. Focal length is given. Focal length, what is the symbol? F. Focal length is given. Then at what distance should the object from the lens be placed? So we don't know the object distance. They ask what is the distance of the object from the lens be placed so that it forms an image. Image is formed at 10 centimeter from the lens. Image is formed at 10 centimeter from the lens. What is the meaning of this? It is the image is formed 10 centimeter from the lens. It is the image distance they are given. So another thing they are given is image distance. For image distance, the symbol is V. V is equal to. And what we have to find out? The object distance. What is the object distance? Therefore, object distance. The symbol is U is equal to. U is equal to. That we have to find out. Okay. Then anything they are given, find the magnification. That we'll find later. So first we'll write the values given. A concave lens has the focal length 15 centimeter. 15 centimeter. Here concave lens, just now I said for concave lens the focal length is always taken as a negative value you have to take. So it is minus 15 centimeter you have to take. Then the image distance. image, and just now today's class only I said, in case of concave lens, image always forms on the same side of the object. Object is placed to the left side of the lens, concave lens, and same side image will form, and left side is always taken negative. So image distance is also negative always. How much they are given? The image is formed 10 centimeter. So it is minus 10 centimeter. So what is the object distance? U is how much? Now we will use the lens formula. Lens formula we will use 1 by V minus 1 by U is equal to 1 by F. 1 by F is equal to same thing, or you can write like this way also for simple calculation. Okay, 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U, or if you get confused, if you want to write in this manner, I will write, no problem. 1 by F is equal to 1 by V minus 1 by U. Now substitute the values. F is given, so we will write it 1 by minus value you have to write minus 15 is equal to, now 1 by V value is given, we can use it, 1 by V is how much? Minus it is, minus 10 minus 1 by U, right? Now it is negative number, I will bring it here, it become positive. I want U value, okay, not minus 1 by U. So you can, simple calculation, it is the solving of the equation. So I will bring it. So it is 1 by minus 15 plus 1 by U is equal to 1 by minus 10, right? Now this value I will bring this side. So what I will get? 1 by U is equal to 1 by minus 10, minus will change into plus, because equal sign I am bringing to the other side, it is 1 by 15. Now what is the common denominator? 1 by U is equal to 15 and 10. What is the LCM of 15 and 10? It is 30. So it is which number we have to multiply to get 30? Children, 3. And which number you have to multiply both the numerator and denominator? 2. So 3 tens are 30, numerator 3 ones are 3. But here minus sign is there, I will write the minus sign here. Then here plus 2 ones are 2, since plus I wrote 2 here, 15 twos are 30. Now common denominator 30, I will write it here. 1 by U is equal to, what is the common denominator? Numerator, common numerator is not common, common denominator, children, is 30. Numerator is minus 3 plus 2. Minus 3 plus 2, if you simplify, if they have different sign, you have to always subtract. So 3 and 2, the difference is 1, and bigger number sign is minus, so minus 1 you will get by 30. So 1 by U is equal to minus 1 by 30, or you want U value. So write the reciprocal, U by 1 is equal to 30 by minus 1, or it is nothing but U is equal to minus 30. So you got the U value as minus 30 centimeter. Now what is this minus sign indicates? The minus sign is nothing but we have to keep the object always left side, and it is value is minus we have to take. That is the reason always U value we will get a negative number in any problem. Now one more step is there. What is the magnification? Therefore magnification of the image. So magnification symbol is a small letter m is equal to how much? I will rub it. I need the place. So m is given by v by u, right? Now what is the v value? It is minus 10. And the object distance u we got minus 30. Minus 30. So m is equal to minus 30. Or m is equal to minus minus, it will change into plus. Similar to your multiplication rule, 10 ones are 10 threes are, it is 1 by 3. Now what it indicates? 1 by 3 is smaller than 1 by 3 is smaller than 1, right? So we will get a diminished image, and positive number, the m value is positive, it indicates the image is above the principal axis. It is erect image. Plus value means erect, height is above the principal axis, erect it is. So it is a virtual image and smaller in size. It is smaller than 1. So image is smaller than the object. So the image characteristic, if you want, so answer is 1 by 3. So image is a virtual image since m is positive, we get virtual erect small size or diminished image. We won't use small size, diminished image. Diminished image. So this is the way we can solve the problem, children, related to lens. One more problem we will take. A 2.0 is nothing but 2 centimeter only. A 2 centimeter tall object is placed perpendicular to the principal axis of a convex lens. It is page number 92, because I am not writing the question. First problem also on the page number 92 you have in textbook. So if you have the textbook, just see the question, but the method we will work out on the blackboard, then you observe the working out, okay. A 2 centimeter tall object is placed perpendicular to the principal axis. Height of the object is given. Then the lens is convex lens. The focal length is given 10 centimeter. The distance of the object from the lens is 15 centimeter. Here the object distance is given, which is 15 centimeter. Find the nature, position and size of the image. So height of the image you have to find, and magnification also we have to find it, okay. So what we will do is, now the given information we will write first. So it is which lens? Convex lens. That you have to write, because you will remember what are the things you have to write, okay. Now which are the things given? Height of the object. Height of the object. Symbol h is equal to 2.0 is same as 2. So 2 centimeter I will take. Then focal length is given. Focal length of the convex lens. Focal length. Focal length. And as I said earlier, focal length for convex lens you have to take always positive. So plus you have to take. So it is how much? 10 centimeter. Then they are given the distance of the object from the lens. is 15 centimeter. So object distance is given, and object distance is always which sign? Negative sign. So object distance, it is negative sign. So u is equal to minus, how much distance it is kept? It is distance of the object from the lens is 15 centimeter. Therefore, we will find the image distance, first step. So we will use the formula 1 by f is equal to 1 by v minus 1 by u, right? F is how much? 10 is equal to, v value I don't know, right? V minus u value is minus 15. U value is minus 15. So one more minus you have to use. Minus 15. Now 1 by 10 is equal to 1 by v. Here minus into minus, it changes into plus. It is 1 by 15. I want v value. So this 1 by 15, bring this side of the equal sign, plus sign change into minus. So 1 by 10 minus 1 by 15 is equal to 1 by v. So common denominator is 30. So it is 10 into 3. Here 15 into 2, common denominator. So it is 3 by 30 minus 2 by 30 is equal to 1 by v. So common denominator 30. Here common denominator 30, numerator is 3 minus 2 is equal to 1 by v. 3 minus 2 is nothing but 1 by 30 is equal to 1 by v, or 1 by 30 is equal to 1 by v. If you write the reciprocal, 30 by 1 is equal to v by 1. So 30 is equal to v. See here, we got the image distance as positive. What it indicates? In case of convex lens, if you keep the object on your right side, after refraction, it will meet at a point, converge at a point, the reflected rays, and you will get the real image on the right side. So right side the is positive value you have to take. That is the reason you have got plus value for image distance. Now we will find the magnification. Therefore, magnification. M is equal to, what is the magnification formula? M is equal to V by U, right? So V value is how much? Just now we got, it is 30. U value how much? It is minus 15. Minus 15. 15 ones are, 15 twos are, M is equal to plus divided by minus. It is same rule for the division and multiplication. It is minus 2. Now minus indicates that negative number indicates the image is real. The image because magnification negative indicates the image is real, and we will get the real image, and the number 2. The 2 indicates it is bigger than 1, so it is magnified image. Real image, magnified image. Since it is real image, we will get the inverted image. Okay, we will get the inverted image. Minus 2 it is. Now, what is the size of the image? H dash we have to find. H is given, magnification given, we will find the size. Size means height. Therefore, size of the image, which is nothing but height of the image. Height of the image, H dash is equal to H dash by H. So M is minus 2 value. So h dash by h, if we do the calculation, we will get -4 h dash. The height of the image is minus because it is inverted image. So that is the answer. We will learn much more in the next class. Thank you.